Hello everybody, Jed here, and welcome back to my Genestealers playthrough in Space Hulk Tactics, guys, where we've got two missions: kill the entire squad, or kill the cannon bearer. So counter-attack or attempt to secure. I'm going to go for counter-attack this time, guys. So
Squad Mithraea had found a weakness in the structure of the derelict. An ancient network of plasma energy conduits was still functional, and their destruction would likely split the Space Hulk into fragments. Meanwhile, their battle brothers in Squad Vandarius worked to activate their sentry turrets. But the Genestealers were not idle in the face of these invaders. Lurking close to the Marines in the corners and recesses of the wrecks, a rare type of biomorphic Genestealer was about to launch a crushing assault.
okay, so we've got our mission here. We've got to kill the cannon bearer, guys, and they'll meet our new type of Genestealer. So we've got our bulwark biomorph here in our squad, which does give us, each Genestealer gives you a different set of cards, guys. So that's worth thinking about when you're deploying what they give you, because some obviously give you better cards, which give you better blips. I'll talk about blips more in a minute. Now, what I will also be doing, guys, is as we do progress and we have these optional missions, I will load previous saves and do the extra missions. So you will get, it might not be done straight away, guys, but you will get a playthrough for the alternate mission as well, which I will drop into the playlist right after this one. So it might not be up right away because I'm going to be playing through first, so we'll be going back when I have time for those alternate missions, guys.
Be wary, we are entering an old vessel. Watch for any trucks the greenskins may have left behind.
How could such a disarray ever function as a starship?
Ooh, he had a flappy cloak.
Turkish contraptions are unstable. Do not open fire unless you have a clear line of sight. Explosive materials and fungal growths are everywhere. Perhaps you could turn that to our advantage. Use them to kill the Xenos.
Surely if there's orcoid fungus, occasionally there'd be orcs turning up, though I guess they'd get eaten fairly quickly.
Sergeant Septimus reporting in. These energy conduits are heavily armored. There is no other option. We need to destroy them with a shot from the plasma cannon.
Understood, Brother Sergeant. Plasma cannon stands ready to... We are Steel and Doom.
Well, Doom's right. Silly Ultramarines. So all we've got to do in this one, the other mission I had to kill the entire squad, whereas all I've got to do in this one is kill this guy here. I'm going to start spawning here. Because why not? Start right next to him. It does potentially mean I'm going to have a hard time spawning, but it means if they push too far forwards, I can get behind them easily.
Fire!
Now, these are blips, guys, by the way, what I was mentioning, and what I've positioned here, and you can spawn them at any of these locations. Now, when you've got your cards, if you convert a card, it converts into blips. This is a blip which is just nothing, and you can have blips which have Genestealers which have got 1, 2, or 3, and you can tell quite obviously. At the start of your turn, you get two phases, a conversion phase and a deployment and movement phase. A conversion and deployment phase where you can deploy new blips. But, you know, and you have to convert a card to do it. So obviously you want to work out which cards you want to deploy, because some of them are very beneficial. So wasting the card to get the Genestealers are good. Like these ones give me extra to attack. So +1 die in the next melee, but dies. Which is quite good. Are they not paying any attention to me here? So now we're in our conversion phase. So I'm actually going to convert one of these. And it's a useful ability, but I want to get this door open. And we're going to... I can't play that card because that's a normal phase card. And now I've got to choose where to deploy these guys. We deploy them both there so we can start cutting down in front. And then we end this phase and go into our next phase, which is why I'd suggest rebinding your enter button, guys, because it seems to be... It's very, very easy to... Ooh, I've just derped. I shouldn't have spawned him. I wasn't close enough. Let's just softly move up and see if they notice me. They're going to notice me and kill me. But no, so now I can play this card. I'm going to use it to open a door. On this door, so I don't have to use my own movement to do it. So it's not really a hugely useful card. But it's not the worst card. Means my Bulwark, be it Xenomorph, can move a bit further. Which is useful because my Bulwark Xenomorph only has 4 action points to move. Okay, let's see what they do. Well, he's seen him, and he's going to kill him straight out. Or he's going to fail? Really? I'm a bit surprised by that. Ooh, he's going to beam me though, isn't he? No. Well, that's worth trying. We're going to attempt to sidestep across here. No, I don't want 3 new cards at the moment. Where did I go? I accidentally clicked on the map and moved myself. You're going to move up behind him for when you get revealed, so you're closer, so you have less distance. I think we just won. Can I double cast that? Apparently not. And victory!
All units, this is Brother Sergeant Boutier's assuming command. All units fall back to Sector Zeta 1-4. We cannot win this day. Prepare for a tactical withdrawal from the Hulk.
So that was a nice, clean victory. As that was so quick, guys, we are going to be doing a second mission here. So we got both of our objectives there. It didn't last long at all.
Having sustained significant losses, the Ultramarines were forced to retreat. The boundary between retreat in good order and a complete rout is a narrow one, despite the martial prowess of the Sons of Guilliman. Alas, however narrow the gap, the Genestealers always find a way to slip through.
And unfortunately, as I mentioned, we do block off the other mission, guys. So now we're on to this mission, the Ultramarine route, kill the apothecary and kill the sergeant. So let's go straight into this.
Suffering numerous casualties. The surviving Ultramarines moved to evacuate from the Forsaken Doom. But the battle was not over. As a single steadfast sergeant rallied the remnants of the broken squads to fight a fierce rearguard action.
Okay, so kill the sergeant, kill the apothecary. Let's confirm that. We do have some upgrades we can use. What does upgrading this give us? Not much. Terminator only uses 1 die. Target blip now contains 3 Genestealers. Ooh, we're getting a lot of blips. I like that one. -1, and what's that one? Why would I upgrade it to the exact same card? It's not quite the exact same card. What's this one upgraded to? I like that one, and that's another better card for us as well. It's the card we've got with the other one, and this one also gives us 3. So that gives us more blips, which is useful. Oh, he's already in the squad. I don't know why I clicked add the squad. Never mind. On to victory. That's what I hope anyway. Now, when I do multiple missions, guys, down in the comments there will be time links to when those are. Generally, I'm not going to do multiple missions. I'll only do multiple missions when one is really quick like that one before, because ideally I like to have it all a bit more spread out, but I think having an 8-minute mission isn't fun for anyone.
Brutius was a typical Space Marine sergeant. To him, defeat was impossible to accept so long as he still had the strength to hold a weapon and the will to face the enemy.
Sergeant Brutius to all units, I have assumed command. We must hold this section until our brothers have withdrawn back to the boarding torpedo. Courage and honor, brothers.
Did the Genestealers understand that the sergeant was important? It is hard to speculate how the thought process of the brood works, but it seems the Xenos deliberately tried to behead the Ultramarine defenders by killing their last leader in the field.
Okay. So the apothecary is up here and the sergeant is down here. Now the main objective is quite obviously the apothecary. So we're going to start by spawning up here.
Brother Sergeant, I'm picking up an intermittent Vox signal. Imperial icons confirmed.
Could it be reinforcements? The Imperial Navy?
Negative. These Vox codes are ancient. No one has used them in 10 millennia.
Then ignore it. We have no time to waste on such things.
Sounds like something story related to me. Ah, no good cards to start with. Not saying I probably do want to pressure them down here a bit, but I want to keep my main pressure on up here. So the apothecary is moving forwards fast. We're going to use our door open just to get our guys out quicker. So there's a lot of doors to get through here to get anywhere. And they're moving back to protect the sergeant, which kind of makes sense. So I'm going to convert one of these cards. Let's open this door. Get these guys moving forwards full speed ahead. These will move forwards, which will help keep them looking at them. Don't necessarily need to be using these guys. I'm just using them more as a distraction, so... and to get them out. Now we can get a whole new set of cards there, which I may well do next turn. There you go, we already turned the way he was going around, which is good, and slows them down. Okay, you're moving forwards, that's good. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's annoying. Now they're moving and shooting things, aren't they? Yeah, they've shot that door open. But they're digging in around here. That's fine. They're slowing themselves down, which I'm happy with, actually. New cards. Yes, that's what we want. I'm mostly going to be spawning up here, guys, for obvious reasons. You can start pushing down around the back. Get these guys moving up. I've got some good cards at the moment, so I don't want to waste this one. They may shoot that door open, and I may lose that guy, but that's not the end of the world. Okay. Now, if I was them, I'd pull back here, dig in, overwatch this way, have somebody overwatching there, and move my sergeant through this way, because he's the one they have to survive. Ooh. I'm not going to use that at the moment. Not a huge fan of bulwark biomorphs, actually. I find them a bit... While they're good, I just don't think they move fast enough to really be as viable as I'd like. I was going to say, if he's going to stay facing the other way... Oh, there we go. Do I try and zerg him? Let's drop another one down here and one up here. One, two, three, four, five. Oh. Do I kill him now? One, two, three, four, five, six. Right, we're going to try something here. This is probably not going to work well, but I'm going to kill the sergeant. Basically, I'm trying to zerg the apothecary. Otherwise, I'm just going to kill the sergeant. Come on, survive. Nope. Let's play this card. On the sergeant. Straight up behind him and attack him. I'm being a bit cowardly by not staying longer, but, well, we'll see. I might not win this. There's still a 17% chance I fail. Like that! Oh, wow! One, two, three, four. Definitely not going head to head with that. I may have just messed myself up by doing that. Let's get some new cards. I can't play that this turn. Okay, we can waste it next turn. That did not work how I intended, guys. That apothecary is quite close to the exit as well. What? What? I'm really confused. Why did they do that? Let's convert this one. Pop a blip down here, get another one up here. Oh, that costs 2 to use. I know this is probably not going to work, but again, I'm doing this because let's see what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to regret not going for it if we win, but. Okay. See,
Prometheus is down. We are overrun. We give our lives in Gilliman's name. This is command. The Xeno swarms are everywhere. We cannot stop them. Ah!
A victory is a victory. I should have probably tried to zerg him a bit more, but I wanted the victory more, and if I'd wasted all of my Genestealers on him, and they still not have killed him, and then I'd have been in a difficult, I'd been in a very difficult situation here. I'll take it. It's still a victory. Not necessarily the most glorious victory in the world, but a victory is a victory. Nice, not bad. You know, we did lose a few guys, but that'll do. And now, so next we'll be dealing with Dark Angels, guys. So I'm assuming that each of these different bits, maybe, is different campaigns each. So these are going to be slightly bigger campaigns. Each one's going to be its own little sub campaign. So Dark Angels are going to be something we'll be having to deal with next time, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section, or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments section, as well as the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. There is also a link to a purchase for the game in the comments and the description as well, guys. Thank you very much for your time.